some things seem certain. Natural. Motherhood is natural. It's taken for granted. We are all of woman born. Motherhood, conferred miraculously by divine intervention, is an ancient and familiar idea. Nowadays, the intervention need not be divine. Medical technology has provided many ways of determining who may become a mother. The reproductive process starts with an embryo, a fertilized egg. But whose egg? Whose sperm fertilized it? And where was it fertilized? And whose body nurtures the embryo to become a fetus and to give birth? All of these questions may now be asked as medical science has expanded the possibilities of motherhood far beyond what we think of as natural. 4 people or more may today be directly involved in creating an embryo and bringing it to a womb. This complexity emphasizes different dimensions of identity and problems associated with them. The identity, for example, of embryos created outside the womb. We seek certainty in knowing who we are by knowing who our parents are and establishing the authenticity of a genealogy and a lineage. How much more complex that now might be. The new technology of reproduction affects the identity of all fetuses, however they began. Personal identity is now established in others' eyes well before birth. The fetal scan provides a representation of the fetus as a separate being. It can be seen as separate, other, while still in the womb. Technology has added to the options available in the construction of personal identity. The identity of mother can now be chosen by women for whom it would not have been an option in the past. But who decides whether or not they may take that option? Who decides when medical intervention is justified? Who decides whose body may become that of a mother? Scientific advances pose dilemmas which we have not had to face before, and often they are couched in moral terms with science and morality set as oppositions. The question of whether reproductive technology should be available to everybody is most contentious. It's even questioned whether we should use interventionist strategies at all.
Taking family life as his theme, he turned to matters which he said were causing the Church grave concern.
The growing number of divorces, the scourge of abortion, the spread of contraceptive and anti-life mentality.
The debate about reproductive technology and motherhood often appears on television. We have chosen 4 examples from BBC television programmes to illustrate the way these matters are addressed. The examples show how the issues are commonly represented on TV and the way meanings are produced in differently nuanced ways by different kinds of TV programme. They demonstrate the way the debate draws on social, political, moral and ethical repertoires, as well as those of medical science and notions of the natural and biological. Kath Woodward will point out some identity dimensions of the debate and some key issues in deciding whose body.
London's Harley Street, and a private fertility clinic which attracts clients from all over the world.
So the younger you are, the better you do.
They come to see Professor Ian Kraft, one of the pioneers of test tube baby techniques, whose skills have brought him both fame and fortune. But tonight we reveal how some of his success stems from his role in Britain's commercial market in human eggs.
This programme is a documentary in the style of investigative journalism, aiming to expose the market in human eggs. It uses the kind of language of right and wrong, of good and bad.
Here and Now has uncovered the link between Professor Kraft and the underground network of women who sell their eggs for cash. Legislation was recently introduced banning any market in human eggs, but a loophole in the law means that across Britain there are 80 young women, self-styled human hens, who can earn thousands of